There will be days when the mere thought of continuing will turn your eyes into leaky faucets. The mention of pushing forward will cause you to question the functionality of your limbs. There will be days when the loss is staggering and the pain is paralyzing. There will be days when it is easier to grieve, easier to give in to the despair. On those days, I want you to do the exact opposite of what is easy. This is for the work that has yet to be done, for the messes we make of skin and bone with no idea of how to be made clean again. See, this is for the starting over. For the days 24 hours feel more like 27. This is for the non-resting wicked, the non-resting blessed. This is for the unpunched time card. This is for knowing the work remains even when we do not. This is a love letter written in eyeliner on Victoria's Secret scented paper. A kiss-sealed message in a bottle. This is a Negro spiritual sung in hushed tones in a big house. This is a mean switch with a switchblade tucked inside of a purse. This is money, neatly folded, hidden under breast, placed in bra. This is kitchen stove, preparing both hair and food for Sunday dinner. This is a lesson in womanhood taught by a scapegoat. This is a love letter for those unfortunate souls who only know one way to love. Because this is a Thanksgiving feast prepared on a string bean budget. Christmas miracles with no mention of a Santa or a chimney, because this is a love letter for those who know that love is often sacrificed before it is ever affection. This is a warning. A lipstick-rimmed Molotov cocktail, a brick thrown through a window. This is rocking chair on the front porch and a night breeze with a shotgun in lap. This is bringing words to a gunfight. A threat issued through clenched teeth with lips barely parted. Messages conveyed through eyes and slight head nods. This is for being illiterate and still possessing the ability to read people. This is for the danger, for the discernment in your belly and the senses exceeding the five. This is for knowing your ability to walk on water will be categorized as demonic rather than heavenly. This is for knowing that you are heavenly. This is for speaking halos back onto the heads of those without crowns. This is for knowing that there is a war. And we Black women are often faceless soldiers in nameless battles. We advance because we don't know how to retreat. We were never taught to fall back. Falling in love has never been preferred for military personnel on active duty, and we women are always on active duty. We are splintered tree trunks and broken backbones, family trees with tangled roots and fallen branches. We are drenched coverings, shelter for the rain. We are home for everyone but ourselves. So this is for knowing that there are whole institutions conspiring against the survival of your offspring. They want to rob you of the chance to become a grandmother, stifle your generation. This is the decision to create sons anyway. Knowing the fruit of your womb will be considered strange before it is ever labeled sweet, or human, or boy, or man. This is for knowing that they will love our culture more than they love us. For knowing that they will fear our sons more for who they are than for what they've done. This is for knowing that what we've done is not who we are. This is for Black girl magic. For the firing squad in your voice, the ocean in your tear, the redemption in your touch, and the strength in your silence. See, this is for your holy tongue. This is for prayer. For bodies bent at the knees with eyes and palms facing upward. See, this is for watching God. This is a warning shot fired on one knee, waiting for a reason to reload. This is for nerves of steel and hearts of gold. This is for remaining steadfast, for learning how to hold on to God when letting go of everything else. This is for the release, for the exhale, the inhale, the breathing. This is for a heaven you don't have to wait for, a freedom to experience. This is for the asterisk, For those that will tell you live but mean survive. Offer you the choice between fight or flight, but are really saying, which way would you like to die? This is for knowing you are going to die, but praying you don't get killed. For those who would say woman and mean weak, say black and mean unworthy, this is for knowing you are worthy. You are duality in the flesh, both heathen and hallelujah, sinner and saint, divine and human, minister and receiver. This is for knowing you will have more choices than those that are presented to you. They will tell you sink or swim as if floating is not an option. They will place the weight of the world on your shoulders. You will cradle it to your hip. You will find the blessing in the burden, the paradise in your laugh, and the surrender in your song. They will try to make you choose between life or death. You will choose immortality and call it love. See, this is for love. This is for the recollecting of every broken piece and piecing yourself back together again. This is for the being made whole. This is for those who won't go quietly. This is for names forgotten. This is for remembering. This is for salvation. This is for forgiveness. This is a call to action. A head held high in humility, gratitude stretching across the landscape of your face. This is for the praise break in the middle of the storm. This is for the sunshine. This is for the rain. This is for the joy that you were promised would return in the morning. This is for knowing that there are days when living is hard. When this black and this body feels more like persecution than promise, there will be days when you will want to crawl up into a ball and die. Days when it will be easier to contemplate your own morality or question what your hashtag will look like in the event of your demise. There will be days when it is easier to give up. But on those days, I want you to do the exact opposite of what is easy. On those days, I want you to celebrate being alive the most.
All right.